Hey guys, it is probably about 10 days since I picked up and edited any videos. I did really good for Vlogmas for me. I think I made it at like 19 days in or something like that. But I was feeling myself dwindling a bit. And I needed to kind of be present and get rest and all of that before Christmas hit us. And I'm really glad I did that because I was feeling quite maxed out. But I've had a few days of rest since Christmas and feel like I am ready for the new year. Jacqueline did a video today to talk about her goals, and it really has me thinking about, you know, what I want to achieve this year. One of those things is a financial goal of paying off our credit cards. So for Christmas time, we use 3 separate credit cards to make Christmas wishes come true. And it's going to take us a little bit to pay that off. One of those credit cards still had a balance from when we went to Disneyland. So quite a bit of debt to pay off, and I'm just gonna focus, like hyper focus on one credit card at a time and get them paid off. So 2024, I'm looking to pay those off so that next year we could use one of those credit cards to go to a Disneyland again, to Disneyland again, and use it to buy Christmas again. It's just going to be a revolving thing we do, but honestly it's so much more easy for us to do it that way and then just keep our savings building for emergencies when they happen. And then we use our normal like weekly budget for household stuff and things like that. So anyways, I really want to do better with that. I want to do better with overall spending, meaning when I do buy things, make sure that it's something that I love. Make sure that I'm not paying full price for it unless it's something I like absolutely have to have. Just be more mindful of my spending. I want to continue my relationship building with the gym. So my ideal relationship would be me going 4 days a week. I feel like that would be a really good balanced relationship where I don't feel like I'm having to go. I'm really working on my mindset right now of saying I get to versus I have to. That's something that I read in my Atomic Habits book, and something that I'm trying to catch myself when I say it, because it can be really negative when you say you have to do something versus thinking about the positive. So for some reason my ear is messed up right now and I sound to myself like I'm talking through a tin can, so that's great. So we've got financial there, we've got overall physical health. I do want to be more mindful with my eating, but I don't want to pile that on me quite yet. I'm still working through some of our holiday foods, and I just don't want to beat myself up about that, but that is a goal that I eventually want to set myself back into, like really focusing on getting more fruits and veggies. And if I eat meat, I am trying to reduce red meat intake. So all of that jazz. What else? I really want to make my back room my sanctuary. Right now it's in the middle of being done. The things that I want in there is I really want to have a nice fireplace mantle. I want to have a very nice shelving system put up on a wall. I want to get the trim done back there. I would love to get the flooring changed, but I don't think that will happen this year. I think that we are going to be pretty wrapped up with paying off bills to have that added in, but we'll see. Also, my dog is 17 and he has sporadic bathroom situations Like the other day, he was standing in the middle of the kitchen. He looked my husband dead in the eye and started peeing. Like, excuse me? You have a doggy door. And I honestly, I think when he pees, it's literally like the teeniest, like tiniest bits. And I don't smell it when I come into my house, but there's definitely stains on my carpets. So, and some of them are reoccurring stains. I just want to replace all the carpet in my house. But my point is, I can't do that until Chewy's no longer with us, because he's our problem child. So once he is moved on, then that's something I'm going to be like hyper focused on, is getting new carpet in our house. Okay, this year, back to this year. I want to go on more adventures. I tend to overthink things, whether it be, oh, we shouldn't do this because of financial XYZ. I don't want to do this because my kids are going to have a horrible time, or we shouldn't do this because I'm anxious about it. Any of those reasons prevent us from going on little adventures. And honestly, the biggest highlights of 2023 were us going on adventures. So I need to get over that and just live life a little, and I don't know, just say yes more. It's okay to say no if I'm protecting my peace or I'm exhausted, but there are times I say no because I just think about the potential of the situation, and I don't want to deal with it, you know? Those are some of my main highlight goals that are important to me. I want to continue dating my husband. We were a little bit better about it last year, but still room for improvement. You know, Finley's 7, Brody's 13. They're certainly old enough that we could leave them alone for a couple of hours. My like mid-year goal, or by mid-year, is to date my husband once a week, which that kind of sounds like a lot maybe, but my husband and I need it. I mean, him and I, we get home, we get into the routines of things. Sometimes he's not the best listener after a long day of work, and sometimes my brain is just so fried that I've thought about things I wanted to talk to him about, but by the time we're at the dinner table or whatever, they're gone. And so it would be nice to have a dedicated day each week that I'm dating my husband, where I can like make it a point to remember to talk about things or share things, and give him the opportunity to share things, and both of us be good listeners to each other. So that is like by mid-year goal. I say by mid-year because we're hoping to test the waters of Brody watching his brother for spring break. I'm very nervous about it because the boys really need to work on getting along with each other, and I don't want there to be a negative, like a more negative relationship. I'm hoping that the situation could build their bond, but I'm very nervous about it, and I don't want the disposition of my younger one to change at all, because he's such a sweet kid at the end of the day, and I just don't want his brother's negativity to change Finn, if that makes sense. Because I'm gonna say it, my 13-year-old's very negative. We're working on it, and it's been a really hard, long journey, and I can say that he's better now than he was when he was like 7, but he still has a long way to go. And anyways, that's a loaded freaking topic, but that's all to say I want to date my husband more. It's very, very important to me. And I want to dive into some hobbies more. I really want to take my metal detecting out to different fun parks. I want to try things that I've never tried before. It's like I have a wood burning pin that's been up in my craft cabinet that I purchased now like 2 years ago. I don't even know how long ago it was, and I haven't picked it up. To just try it, or try scrapbooking again, or try photography, like going places and taking really nice pictures. Try writing poetry. I don't know. I just want to try things that I don't make time for and be intentional with those things and see where my passions really are, because sometimes my passions kind of get muddled. And like YouTube is a passion of mine because it's a way for me to communicate and be who I am, and connect with friends from around the world. And it's just kind of like a safe, good place for me. It's not necessarily a place that I'm creative, which is something I'd like to try a little bit more this year. We'll see. But yeah, I really want to get more into hobbies and just find out what makes me happy. I know, I was thinking about this too. When Brody was like 2, I was really into cooking. Like, I would make these beautiful meals and set the table and share those meals and get really excited about them. And then over time, I think with just working more stressful jobs, getting older, those meals have become more of a have to versus a get to. But still to this day, if I make a beautiful meal, I feel really proud of myself. And I kind of want to get back into that. Like, I want to find this beautiful rhythm where even if it's just once a week of making some special meal and really praising it and being excited about it again would be really good for me. So that's a thought I'm having. Is there anything else? I want to be a more patient mother. I feel like I say no to my kids like 80% of the time. It'd be nice if I was more of a 50-50 mom. I used to be more of a yes mom. I feel like Brody got that a lot when he was little, where now it's like I really push for their independence, which is still a good thing, and I'm proud of that for my kids. But I just feel like also time is moving very quickly, and they're just getting older, and I'm losing out on some memories by telling them no. And so I just want to be more patient and more giving of my time to them this year than I have been. And that's something also that's been stirring around in my heart and my soul really for this last week since Christmas. It's something that I've reflected on of prioritizing housework, prioritizing my quiet time, prioritizing whatever it is that I'm doing over my kids, which sometimes has to happen. But I feel like I could have a bigger percentage of saying, okay, this can wait for my kids, because it's something I'm not very good at. Work-wise, I don't really feel like there's any goals other than believe in myself. I feel like I can get really in my head about what my team actually thinks of me. Who cares if they are mad at me that day or whatever, but I don't know. I just want to continue to believe that I'm doing my job well, and work on my organization and follow through, because I do feel like some things fall through the cracks. I feel like that's something that is almost inevitable with my job, but I want to make sure I'm following through with more than I'm already doing. And I think that really comes down to organization and time prioritizing. So I'm really going to focus on those two things of being more organized and prioritizing my time better in 2024. And yeah, I think that is probably the bulk gist of it. There are like little things that I want to do better all the time. So I think that really this entire year, I'm just going to try and do 1% better in everything. Okay. I'm going to try and do 1% better. And then by the end of the year, I'll be 365% better than I am today. Okay. I talked your guys' ears off, but I really wanted to do this kind of check-in, and the quiet car ride to Walmart sounded like the best opportunity to do that. I gained about 7 of you over Vlogmas, which is so exciting. If you're new here, thank you for joining. I really love my little YouTube community. I will tell you, I'm not super consistent here. I really do try and pick up the camera when I have something to say, or I'm excited about the day, or I'm feeling, I don't know, just inspired. Then I will pick up the camera, because those are the times that I make the content that I'm most excited about. So, all that to say, I hope that you guys have wonderful, goals or wonderful reflections for this new year. I feel like that I get when people say, like, I don't like to do it, like, it just sets me up for failure, but I feel like we all as humans should take time at least some point to stop and reflect and think about how we want to be better, because if we don't do that, then I kind of just say, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life if you're not trying to make something a little bit better? Because we only have so many days here on earth, and why would you want to be going through it not changing, not getting to a place where you feel your happiest? I don't understand that. Please tell me. Please tell me more. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I gotta get my booty in there. Take care. Love always. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.